Hi Aquarius, this will be a general love reading for you guys from the 11th to the 17th of January. Can't believe we're in January already. I'm nearly like the middle of it. What the heck's going on? This is a general love reading for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. As I said, these are general love readings, so they won't resonate with everyone out there. Just take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. And also, please remember that time is fluid. So this could have already happened, it could be happening now, or it could be happening sometime in the future. Okay, so what do we have for Aquarius? What can you tell Aquarius from the 11th to the 17th? The 11th to the 17th of January 2021. What does Aquarius need to know? Don't know. We've got two cards there, so I'm going to put them back. What's Aquarius need to know? Aquarius in love. What does Aquarius need to know? Oh, okay. The Ace of Water. Falling in love, or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition. A new home. Moving home could be, but definitely either falling in love or falling in love with yourself, I feel. Bit of betwixt energy here. We've got the Ten of Air. Moving on, I feel, to something a lot more fruitful, a lot more away from headaches is what I'm getting. A lot of thinking, a lot of almost like how am I going to move forward? I know I need to move away from something, but how do I move forward? You've been thinking about it for a long time, I get with this card here. The Ten of Air, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. So that addiction could be, and I feel like it's procrastination for you guys. Procrastination. It's almost like they've given you the Dreamer card as well, which is so strange. I was just going to say, just living in your thoughts, but almost like living in your dreams, maybe. So yeah, dreaming of this life, of emotional fulfillment, of being with someone that really kind of like is the pièce de résistance of I don't even know if I've said that correctly of relationships, but you're finding your way, you're falling in love with who you're being, who you're becoming, more importantly. But I see a new home as perhaps you moving away physically towards someone that you dream of. Is a dream to be with this person. This Dreamer card is a bit of a leap of faith, I feel, for you though, Aquarius, because you've been thinking about this for such a long time. It's kind of like, and they're giving me, has it gone off the boil? Do they still think of me? No, I don't see there being any communication either, because you've been in this energy here, and I feel like it's been for a long time. So you're not too sure about how the other person feels about you. But it says here that you've grown, not just within how you conduct or how you want the future to be, but you've grown internally, which is looking at, it's almost like I wanted to say hermit kind of like energy. So like a metamorphosis, especially from this energy here of just thinking about it. But now you're in this kind of energy of, yeah, this is what I want. I know what I want. And what I want is this dream, a dream life, a dream way of living, a dream way of loving, a dream way of, you know, how life should be. Ooh, this dream, it's how your relationships going forward should be. They should be emotionally fulfilling. And you should be able to love yourself on every level. So yeah, a new home, I do actually see, wow, that shot out really quickly. I do see you actually moving physically towards someone. It's gorgeous. But we've got this energy here. of the Queen of Fire. Stretch your wings and fly. Yeah, fly away. And I feel like it's just thinking, it's just thoughts, it's dreams. You've been thinking about this for such a long time. We've got this gorgeous Queen of Fire energy. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity to create the life that you ultimately want, the love that you ultimately want, which is this Ace of Water. This is what you're working towards. So let's have a look at the rest of the cards. What else do we have for Aquarius from the 11th to the 17th of January? What else do we have? Thank you. Well, the Three of Fire. Abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time with long-term plans. So even when you come out of this kind of like heady state here, you've got the room to move this towards this dream person. You've got this Queen of Fire and Three of Fire energy. As soon as your passion's released, you release that passion inside yourself, you get this abundance. Of course, you're appreciating life on a whole different level. You know which way you want to go. Things look very good. Have patience at this time, yeah. You've got to take the rough with the smooth, though, they're giving me, for some reason. Just be steady with yourself, even though you're in this kind of like fire mode. You know, wanting to move towards this Ace of Water. They're asking you to be, just be a little bit easy on yourself. Just be easy on yourself. This is making plans for the future. This Ace of Water. Wow. And what was I saying about being easy on yourself? And look what they've given you, the Balance card. Yeah, a need for balance and moderation, although we've got a lot of fire on this side of the board. Cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. So you're getting this fire in your belly to make these long-term plans, working towards this Ace of Water. But you need to wait for perfect timing. So I do see this. It's kind of like, I think this is a resurgence of a relationship. So it's something that could have been, I don't know, just never reached its full potential. Wait for perfect timing to reconnect with this person. What a gorgeous energy. Very fired up here, Aquarius. Very, very fired up. Very passionate about the vision for the future, which is this Ace of Water. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy. What else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? Aquarius. Wow. Highest messages only, please. Highest messages only for Aquarius in love. What else do they need to know? Oops. What else do they need to know? Aquarius in love. Aquarius in love. Ooh, there we go. Page of Water. Gorgeous. A new person. Very intriguing, these readings, because obviously you've got this card here, the Ace of Water, falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship. And they've also given you the Page of Water, a new person or a relationship begins a new phase. So I do see this as not just, you could read it both ways, but for me energetically, and this is how it feels, that it is a person that you have. It is a dream person. You're thinking about them, obviously. I don't think it's a new person. I think it'd be a dream to be with someone you have on your mind. A relationship begins a new phase. They've given you this Page of Water in order to attain this Ace of Water with this person. You just have to come across as being a little bit, just a friendly message. Pages are just friendly little messages to kind of like reconnect with this person. Heightened psychic abilities. And what have we got here? Spiritual and enhanced intuition. So intuitively your gut tells you this is the right course of action. It's the right way to go, Aquarius. Gorgeous. Okay, so what else does Aquarius need to know? This gorgeous reading, Knight of Out. Oh, look at you. Coming in now with a kind of like a declaration. I wanted to say you want to come in with a friendly message first of all, but you want to declare You want to declare a truth almost. You've had enough, like decisiveness there for the top of this card here. And the Ten of Air, what says? Recovering from an addiction. So addicted to kind of like thoughts. Even though you're kind of like wanting to impart this truth. And I feel like this is, although I've placed it over that side of the board, it's almost like wanting. The dream is to just spill the beans to this person. That's the dream, to connect with them and spill the beans. Yeah, like I said, you don't have any communication with them. You're kind of like working your magic in the background to try and get this person to recognize you energetically. So that's looking at them. It could be via photographs, because you can do that. It's a transference of energy. But just by the emotions you get from looking at old photographs, say, the universe picks up on that and says, oh, there's a little bit of ooh la la there, because you'll look at them very fondly, for example. Going back to revisit things in your mind, I don't know, certain genres of music that you used to play together, or if it wasn't a relationship that fulfilled its full potential and say you were friends, it was kind of like music around that era or that time. Looking at those things with fondness, the universe picks up on it and goes, right, okay, let's start reeling them in. So the other person kind of like picks up on all these signs and synchronicities. So it could be your name crops up, so that they start seeing a lot of different things from, say, an age that, or an era, a year, a period of time that you spent together, or if it wasn't together, that has a connection to both of you. Okay. But you're definitely working your magic there. You're speaking to the universe and asking them to help you to reel this person in. Because we've got this enhanced intuition, you know this is the best course of action. And this spiritual growth, you know how to use this energy now to its, I wanted to say to its full potential. To its full potential. You know how to get to this person. I feel that there's some kind of access point through just the magician, just a thought. So it could be that you have a very deep soul connection to this person. We'll have a look and see what the rest of the cards have to say, but they're giving me soul connection for some reason. So it's going to be even more enhanced for this person when you do this kind of like magician mode. So they're going to pick up on it so much more than probably, you know, other people will just say, you know, signs and synchronicities, that's a bit way. But they will actually feel your energy shift. That's strange, isn't it? That's strange. Let's have a look. Okay, so what else do we need to know? A lot of fire on this board. A lot of fire, which is beautiful to see, because Aquarius, in your readings for some time now, you've been a lot of air cards come out, obviously, because you're an air sign, but you always seem a little bit betwixt, a little bit sitting in your own thoughts, and it's so beautiful as a reader to see these energy shifts. It's very intriguing. So you obviously want this. You obviously want this. There's a lot of, I'd say, in energy terms for me, committed energy shifts. So it's not just thinking about it. You're actually coming into it. Ooh, yeah, passionate. You've got a new passion for life. This future that you see makes you passionate. You've got a renewed va-va-voom for life. It's gorgeous. We've got contentment, peace and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. But I feel like the successful completion for you is actually bringing this into fruition. Gorgeous. Okay. So yeah, having said that, as always, got the 8 of Air. So I think that you've been trapped in, like I said, in your own thoughts for a long time. We've got an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. So not thinking about this person, even though they are a dream to you. It's almost like, how do I get there? It's just a dream. That's all it is. That's all it'll ever be. You know, kind of like self-fulfilling prophecies, because you just don't know how to kind of like get to them or even engage with them. Seems a bit scared over this side for some reason. This is why you're having to get into this fire energy here. You're a bit scared of it. You're a bit scared. I feel overwhelmed. You're overwhelmed with it. You're overwhelmed with the thoughts. And even if they are a dream, you're kind of like the balance cards there, you're kind of like thrown off kilter. Even thinking about connecting with this person for some reason. It's kind of like, oh, how do I get there? How do I do it? Are they going to receive me? Are they going to engage with me on any, great level? There's a lot of betwixt energy. It's kind of like I feel here. It's very uncertain. There's a lot of uncertainty within you. This is why it's still a dream, and this is why you use your magician mode initially before you actually even come forth, as in a tiny message. So it's, how do you get there? But the energy shifts are gorgeous. You really are having to dig deep now, Aquarius, for some reason. Digging deep. Oops. No. Do you see what they do? They just play, play, play. Come on. Come on now. Let's do it one at a time. Thank you. One at a time. Okay. So yeah, they're going into the nubs of everything now. We've got the Queen of Air, objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing humour in a situation. So coming from this kind of like trapped energy here, afraid to take action, to move forward. You can see this kind of, she's got this globe here. That's the goal. The goal is the Ace of Water, and she's looking at it very intently. Look at them. Look at the look on her face. She's staring at it and she's saying, this is where I want to be. Very determined. And it says that with these fire energies here. Very determined. So I think that when you just think about, right, okay, I need to clear this kind of like sitting in my head away. Just sitting in my head. Why am I overthinking it? It's almost like over-processing, isn't it? And then you get this massive shift in energies. It's vavavoom, clearing away. And look at this. The Queen of Air and the Queen of Fire. Okay. So she's being objective. And she's being very confident about that choice of closing down something that no longer serves her. She's very confident in moving forward. And I think it's about confidence for you, Aquarius. It's a lot about confidence moving forward. Yeah, gorgeous energy, though. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous energy. So if you do hear any background noise, unfortunately, I do not have any control over that. So hopefully it won't be too noisy. Okay. Yeah, what was I saying about hermit mode? Self-discovery. Going on this inward journey to discover what you ultimately want. But I think that you already know that anyway. And this is where we get the spiritual enhanced intuition as well. You're listening to your gut more. You're listening to what your gut tells you. You're very in tune with yourself. Gorgeous. And there is light at the end of a tunnel. See that there? There's a little light. Illuminating all in, through, there's a journey through the darkness. A lot about self-reflection. A lot about healing old wounds. Not only for you, but you want to heal old wounds with other people, I get. Okay, so what else do we need to know for Aquarius in this reading? Gosh, this room's got so hot now, and it's not just a heater either. So And it's not just the candles, it's the heat. I know, they're just cards. You may say that, but I can feel it from the cards. Two of our being unable. Look, more. What was I saying? I think I gave it the kiss of death there, because I said normally we get an inordinate amount of air cards, which is a lot about thinking. And you have, again, being unable or unwilling to make a decision. Pretending there is no problem. Of course, you want to get to this Ace of Water. Of course there's a problem. The problem is you're not with them. You're not with them. And I think that's what the problem is. Perhaps you are in a relationship that you need to shed in order to get towards this Ace of Water. But this headache is because you're not actually with your dream person. You're not actually with them. So it could be this Queen of Air. It could be clearing away emotional or psychological processes, or how you interact with people, because you're going on this inward journey, so you're going to be interacting with people on a whole different level. Okay. Or it could be just clearing away a relationship that's giving you a headache. Either way, you're clearing. You are clearing. I'm saying you're having a massive spring clean here, Aquarius. A massive spring clean. Not only of the past, because it is, you're moving on energetically. You're moving to something that's a lot more fulfilling for you, that you see has growth and potential, and, you know, all those things that you want out of life, with the person that you want in your life. It's gorgeous, yeah. We've got some resistance here for some reason. So moving forward, we've got Seven of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. So even though you are kind of like really working hard on yourself, and I hats off to you. I love seeing all this fire on the board. You are going to get some resistance from outsiders. So these are arrows of just nonsense being shot at you. They're fiery words saying to you sitting on this dragon, don't do it, don't do it. And you're sitting there saying, no, this is what I believe I want for the future. This is where I'm heading. And you're moving. You're moving. I do see you actually moving home, because you are moving forward. There's a lot of energy shifts in here. A lot of gorgeous major arcana though. That balance card there. You must remember to remain centered throughout this transition or journey. I almost see this as kind of like a metamorphosis of you, because never seen this amount of kind of like determination on the board. And I do see it. Fire is about passion, it's about action, it's about determination, it's about creativity. And for reading for Aquarius, it's very has been very stuck energy at times. So it's gorgeous seeing you forging forward and creating the life that you want to. We've got a Six of Fire. Victory, being victorious in this. Gorgeous. But being victorious in coming from here, because if you see the energy shifts here, this is thinking in your head down to this fire here. But you're almost like going, fire, yes, it's a dream, need to balance myself, it is a dream, need to do a little bit of healing before I come towards them. How am I going to present myself? Oh, okay, magician mode, need to do that first. So it's kind of like all this prep work. I can see you, it is the Hermit going on this gorgeous journey. It's just beautiful. Anything else for Aquarius, please? What else do I need to know in relation to this reading? King of Earth. We've got to speak your mind with confidence. So kind of like, I feel, but I don't think this is, although I said it was a declaration, it is a declaration of sorts, but I feel that that's more in your head than here, which is this situation. You want to create a truthful situation. A truthful situation that's emotionally fulfilling. So it's spilling the beans almost about how in love you are with this person, how you want to create a life with them. We've got here balanced mental and emotional considerations again, because they're saying to you, don't be too doubtful, don't get too giddy, be grounded. You need to be grounded, because there's a lot of energy shifts for you, Aquarius. A lot of energy shifts. So you need to remember to be centered, to be balanced. And if there is a little bit of doubt that enters your mind, you're just going to have to step back a little. Look at this. Wait for perfect timing. Step back a little. Breathe. Breathe. And then step forward. Or move forward. But if you are feeling a little bit overwhelmed, you need to stop that and move away. Just take your mind off it for a bit. You know? Look, yeah, it's a declaration. Look at this. Lover's card here. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous energy. You want this. A very fruitful, intimate relationship with this person. And you want it kind of like it was yesterday, I would say, with all this fire on the board. But you're having to do this journey in order to get to this Ace of Water. It's just beautiful. You do want to create something that's very open, very honest, an honest start almost. So it does say to me that you've got some history with this person. What was I saying about history? Ah, dear, I love these cards. You know what? Next time I'm going to get a crystal ball. Seriously. I was talking about it at work today. Yeah. I picked the phone up and I said this lady's name and I didn't even look at the number. And I thought, oh my goodness me. And I said, is that Sarah? And she said, yes, Claire, it is. I was like, oh my goodness me. What? Yeah. Had my crystal ball out today. At work. That was strange. Yeah, Six of Water, memories from your childhood, history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. So looking at, like I said, with this Magician energy here, it is somebody from the past that you want to research something with. You're kind of like looking at this emotional fulfillment, whatever you shared with this person, you want to bring it into the here and now, into 2021. And you're trying to you're looking back at all that, how emotionally fulfilled you were at that time, and you want to bring all that into fruition. You want to relive it. You want to relive it. So it's almost, I wanted to say, reliving your youth for some reason. Going back, rewinding the clock back to a more simpler, I was going to say simpler time. Simple. Things seem simple back then. They don't seem as just disjointed as they are now. And this is why you're going through all these energy shifts. You want that kind of emotional, you want to be the person that you were way back when, and it's almost like you want to I keep getting wiping the slate clean. And you know that old saying, if I knew then what I knew now. That's exactly what you're saying. It's exactly what you're saying. Got the Eight of Fire. Events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at once. So I think that when you get this kind of defend this connection, it starts to get off. People start to recognise, I don't know why, people start to recognise your emotion for this person. And they also kind of recognise the change in you. You're very determined to get to this person. You want to be with them. You want to be with them. So it shows commitment if you're going through all these energy shifts. It shows a tremendous amount of growth. A tremendous amount of growth. You've given me 3 cards. I can't take 3. Could I have just 1, please? Thank you. No, not 5. No, I didn't say 5. Could I have 1, please? Thank you. You know, I've got to tell you, today it was so funny at work. I've had such an awful start to 2021. It was just absolutely energetically rubbish. And I just wanted to jack it all in today. I said, if it hadn't got better, by 11 o'clock this morning, I was just going to jack the whole thing in. I was going to just leave work, and I just wanted to live like a hermit on an island. I just had enough. And as the day progressed, I got to probably about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I don't know if anybody else has had this. I'm hijacking your reading, by the way. But you can instantly connect with somebody's energy, instantaneously connect with them, which I mean by you can laugh with them like you've known them for years. You have a free flow of exchange of energies, etc. I am not joking. It was absolutely amazing. I had a 15-minute phone call with a lovely customer of mine, and she's, yeah, honestly, I've never met, I have friends with senses of humour like hers, and I haven't laughed as much and really enjoyed connecting with somebody on that level for some time, and I mean some time. It was just amazing, and it just filled my boots. Honestly, I was walking on air when I got out of the office today. Energetically, I was refreshed. Everything. It was like she'd come up to me and just wiped my brow. Just a beautiful, beautiful lady. And yeah, it's like we've known each other for years, and I've only ever spoken to her twice. And the amount of time I've actually worked there, but we've got this instant click, and we bounce off each other as well, which is hilarious. Really is. I love it, love it, love it. Free flow of energies. So anyway, that's what we call free flow of energies. It's not a kind of like with you going towards this page of water, you're having to go through these energy shifts, but if you look at it, it gets a whole lot better when you get to here, because you're getting used to it. You're having to really, really pull yourself out of this situation here, get the fire in your belly, because there's a tremendous amount of air cards here. So it does say it's going to take some time, or it has taken some time. You've got this Vavavoom, and then you're getting to all this major arcana, and then you're getting there. But the energy shifts are gorgeous for me. They're absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, 10 of fire, too much work, seeing out of balance, stress. And I think this is stressing you out. It's kind of like, you know, you have to get the Vavavoom to get going, but you're kind of like quite daunted about this inward journey for some reason. You shouldn't be. A tremendous amount of courage to go on this and heal old wounds. It's beautiful. I've got this 3 of Earth, being a team player. So I think that they've presented you with this 3 of Earth card, which is about stability. It's about putting down stable roots, but they've also given it to you because you want to be a team player. You want to participate. You want a relationship, a stable relationship that has growth in it. A lot of passion for this person, but it's also, you want a truthful beginning. Gorgeous energy. Yeah, being a team player. So it does say to me, it is the resurgence of a relationship, because now you're coming in like the chariot, carrying yourself off to this person. You want it like it was yesterday. I think when you come out of these energies here, stop procrastinating, and you kind of like get going. It's like, whoa, chucks away now. I know what to do in order to get towards this Ace of Water. We've got this Page of Water, so sending them a very friendly, stable message, I would say. Stable message. So it's a stable exchange of messages. It's a stable line of communication with this person. But you are being very, because you know you need to put the effort in now. It's not just all on the other person. It's not just a kind of like chase me kind of situation. It's not all one way. You want to contribute. You want to be in a partnership, an equal partnership. You want to create an equal, stable situation. We've got here, relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. What was I saying about caring for yourself and others? So yeah, you're wanting to put the commitment in emotionally, because we're just thinking here. And we've got this 2 of Earth. So I think that your way in even when, because we've got the balance card, and they've mentioned balance twice in this reading, so you need to remember, don't be Thomas, don't be over emotional, don't be anything. You need to be grounded, but you need to wait for perfect timing in order to connect with this person, to, you know, present yourself as a team player, as wanting to get this off the ground. But I think that really you just need to inject some kind of playful message in there. The Page of Water, it's a very friendly message, but coupled with the Two of Earth as well, it is stability in there as well. So it's just being very playful, but the free flow of exchanges of messages, so it's not just one person making the effort now, Aquarius. It looks like you want to as well. Gorgeous. Yeah, Eight of Water. So moving on, the desire to move on, yeah, from everything that's, like, they've given you the renewal card here, so it's definitely something that lay way back when. Review and evaluate a favourable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction in retrograde. And the Eight of Water, yeah, desire to move on from just living in your head, because this is a dream for you. You want to create this life, this scenario, this thing that has a tremendous amount of growth in. And you are going to be that committed going through these energies to actually get there. Gorgeous. A lot of healing for you though, Aquarius, for some reason. A lot of healing they're giving me, yeah, like cutting away the old. And I feel like this is, it could be to do with divorcing. Oh, wow, that's so weird. They're giving me divorce in the past. Do what you know is right, stand up for your beliefs. So standing up for your belief to move forward to something much more in tune with your soul. Gorgeous. Anything else for Aquarius, please? Because this is huge. Huge reading. Yeah, look, birthing something new. So yeah, I think that when you come in with this, where were we? Page of Water, Page of Earth, Page of Fire. So these exchanges of messages. Okay, let's show you. So these exchanges, or you coming just to exchange messages, as in this energy here, this Two of Earth, wanting to be a team player to get this renewed. Okay, so this message that you'll be sending will be creating a whole new universe. It opens up a whole new world for you. News of an exciting new endeavour just by engaging with them. So it's not only messages that are friendly, grounded, but a little bit naughty, a little bit, might be a little bit cheeky. I don't know, they're giving me exclamation marks for some reason, showing that you have some va-va-voom inside you, say. A free flow of exchanges of messages. It's kind of like that just creates this here, which is a new beginning for you. It's gorgeous. It is going to be stable though, I feel. Especially on your side, Aquarius. You're committed to getting this off the ground. You're committed to getting to this Ace of Water. What a gorgeous reading. I'm just going to leave it at that, actually. I don't think you need to know anything else. But what a gorgeous progression of energies. So I'm just going to have a look at your angel answers. I was going to actually have a look at... no. Shall we? Shall we? I tell you, I'm just going to... I'll click off a moment. I'll just cleanse the cards and I'll come back and I'll try and do something for you. For the new year, let's try something new. Thought I'd do something a little bit different. So we're going to have a look very quickly at how the other person feels when you come towards them, or what their situation is. So just bear with me. I think that's about enough. Okay. So how does the other person feel when Aquarius comes towards them? What are their circumstances? How do they feel when Aquarius comes towards them? Or how do they feel towards Aquarius? How do they feel towards Aquarius? That's so strange. I feel like somebody's holding my feet again. I'm quite giddy, actually. Oh, great inner strength. Yeah. They're having to be very strong when you come towards them. For some reason, you make them feel weak. Okay, you make them feel weak. They feel powerless. They're having to really summon all this strength, but I feel that with this card here, she's kind of like tempering this tiger not to actually reveal everything. So we've got here great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. So I feel that this person really wants to put you through the ringer, Aquarius, and that's probably why you're just thinking about it and not actually acting upon it, because you're just so worried how you'll be received, as in your side of the reading. But I feel that they've got great inner strength. They're not going to, they feel like it. They want to tell you everything, warts and all. But yeah, forgiveness and compassion. So they're forgiving you for whatever transpired in the first instance. There's a lot of compassion there. They hold you in high regard. I've got this 3 of fire. I think when they get the strength just not to... I'm not going to say that because that was rude. They've given me something to say and I'm not going to say it because although these videos aren't made for children, you never know, I could offend a whole plethora of people. So yeah, they're not going to be inside. I think they're going to be a bit like, there's a lot to say to you, Aquarius, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it all to myself and I'm just going to see what you present me with, almost. I've got this 3 of fire, so abundance, things look very good. Look at this, patience. Have patience at this time and make long-term plans. So they're fired up about it as well, but they're having to kind of like have patience with either you or themselves. There's a lot of growth here, a lot of passion for you, Aquarius. They want to make long-term plans with you too. Well, how does this person feel when Aquarius comes towards them? Yeah, overflow. Look, 2 of water. A relationship that continues to grow deeper. Forgiveness, a positive resolution of a conflict. So forgiving you for the past indiscretions, or just for just disappearing, I was just going to say, for some reason. And they also want a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met in trustworthy relationships. This is why they're not blurting everything out at you, Aquarius, because they do trust in this process. They want to trust you with their heart, even though some things obviously happen between both of you. The end of a difficult situation. I think the end of a difficult situation is actually being apart from you. They've been thinking about this situation too. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. So almost they were almost in kind of like long procrastination or thought mode, or perhaps they were living in their imagination, imagining you coming back to them or trying to research something with them. Gorgeous energy. So at difficult situations, it's gone because you're messaging them, you're actively participating. Perhaps they were going to say, well, you just didn't show the effort in the first instance, so how can I trust you now, almost? Yeah. A desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. So they want to move away from this kind of just living in their own imagination, I was going to say. They want something that's fulfilling with you, Aquarius. We've got this 9 of Earth. And they want to enjoy things with you. They want to enjoy stability with you. They're also working on themselves, though. We've got this 9 of Earth. Enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone and successful self-employment. So while you have been away, they've been working very hard on their own coin, I was going to say. Trying to get themselves straight, and unwise, unable or unwilling to make a decision whether or not to come towards you or to even message you, I was going to say. Pretending there is no problem, even though their heart is yearning for you and has been for some time. They're in this kind of like betwixt energy of, oh, this will never happen. And it is that doubting Thomas kind of like stuck energy here. It'll never happen. It's just a dream. It's in my imagination. They will never message me or come forth, almost, I get from those cards there. But I feel that, look, where we get this strength and 9 of Earth, they're quietly working on themselves. The wheel turns when you come in and message them or just connect. And it brings about a lot of stability within their world, because it has been very kind of like just living in the thought of being with you. You've got this King of Earth, a successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. So confidently accepting your offer to create something for the future. The Midas touch, so you can do no wrong. But it's Eight of Water, this desire to move on. It could be, in your side of the reading, it said wait for perfect timing. So perhaps this person is in a relationship at the moment, and the desire to move on to something more, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth is actually you, Aquarius. It's you. So I think both of you coming together, that wheel turns in your favour. In both of your favours. Anything else for this person? How do they feel and think towards Aquarius, please? Ooh. Yeah, no, I was saying, yeah, I think you've got a very strong soul bond with this person. You are soulmates. Traditional viewpoints or methods, but this, to me, this card speaks about not only speaks about your journey, they've been on a journey, but there is some kind of soul connection between you. But I think that's quite a deep soul connection. So perhaps you are, I don't know, there are a lot of different relationships out there. There are soulmates, there are twin flames. So it could be, like I said in your side of the reading, it's not about chasing you anymore. You are actively coming to the table. So perhaps this is a reading for a person that has a twin flame and has had that kind of, with a twin flame relationship. It's a dance, isn't it? It's a dance of, there's always a chaser and a runner, and the roles get reversed till you actually heal what you need to heal and come together, if you ever do in a relationship, say. But there's definitely a very, very strong deep soul connection, a very deep love for each other. I feel we've got this life experience, even though both of you haven't expressed it that much, but now I think coming together, it's kind of like those floodgates open wide, and you can explore that side of, you can open up honestly. This person can open up honestly because they've got stability here. You're showing up. They feel stable. Starting something. You're both being team players to create this relationship. It's gorgeous. But there is a very strong soul connection there. But it's life experience card. So even while I think they're thinking about this dream and wanting to move on, this life experience card trips in when you actually show up. A significant life event, you coming back in, a powerful revelation that leads to change, you messaging them and saying, this is how I feel. Time to spread your wings in a different direction. Their desire to move on from wherever they are, be that in a relationship or residual energy, but the desire to move towards being with you is very, very, very strong. From wherever they are, it's not very emotionally fulfilling for them, so they want to come towards you when you message them or come towards them. I think that they even would pick up on you even when you're in magician mode, because we've got this unity card here, so it speaks volumes to me. They can sense that energy shift. Wow. It's a very special connection, I will say. Whoever this is for, it's a very deep and very special connection. It's definitely, I think, a bit perplexing for you, Aquarius, and perhaps a little bit daunting for the other person, because the sense of wanting to be with you is very enhanced at times, and it's almost like the missing part of their soul, if that makes sense to anybody. But you're definitely missing each other, so why not explore that? Even if it doesn't work, at least you've explored it. And I think that the cruelest thing is to want something so badly, but not have the courage to go for it. And then at the end of days, you're kind of like, why didn't I go for it? Why didn't I explore that? I wish I had of. So if you're given an opportunity, or if you create the opportunity, Aquarius, because it is about you, I think, creating that, especially with this magician card and this unity card, If the soul connection's that deep, then why not explore that? What have you got to lose? What have you both got to lose? I can't see you on your side, Aquarius, having anything to lose. And this person wants to fulfill this soul connection that you have. Gorgeous. We've got the moon anyway. We've got this moon energy. I got lost in the reading then. That was so strange. Yeah, the moon card. So the moons come in to highlight that they you know, when you come in to even message them on a very tiny level, this life experience peaks up and this moon comes in and it says to them, look, kiddo, you need to stop hiding all of these things. It's not the high priestess, but it's coming to illuminate everything that she's kind of like hiding. Release fears that hold you back, the fear of rejection, the fear of it never being, you know, you coming together, never being fulfilled. And we've got this page of challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact, but I feel that that was in the beginning. It's almost like you've said to each other, no, I don't want to be with you. But you've both said it. It's not just one person. For some reason, some kind of ruckus has happened. And you've both delivered this kind of like cutting truth. Even though you both love each other. So I just don't understand why you're not together. Perhaps there has been blockages in the way in this journey of getting to each other. It's a very gorgeous reading. It makes me very happy, very, very, very happy to see the other person. And I kind of like got this soul connection, but I was wondering if they were going to present you with that card. But yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous energy. But that wheel turns for you, look, and I think that with the wheel turns for them in a very positive way. Look, the situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side, so you've got nothing to lose, both of you, by exploring this, and everything to gain. Emotional fulfillment, a lot of stability, a beautiful family life, and look, passion. So I would say everything's fine and dandy. So we've got, I'm just going to sign it off with the usual. So we have your angel answers in the near future. What can you tell both of these people? What is going to happen to both of them? Not just going to do you, Aquarius, we'll do both because we're being team players. What's happening to both people in this reading? What's happening to both people? Success. Yeah, gorgeous. What's happening to both people in this reading? Reconsidering the past and coming towards each other. Gorgeous. What are both of these people thinking? Thank you. Within the next few months. Okay, so sorry, hands are really, really, really large. What are both of these people thinking? What are both of these people thinking? What do they both want? What are they both thinking? Let go, letting go of the past and letting go of whatever's gone between you both. And just coming together. What are both of these people thinking? Choosing a new direction and reconsidering the past. So choosing a new direction, coming back towards each other. That's so weird. I was going to say 2 hours. What? See, my speech changes when I get in here. I come up with all kinds of accents. So strange. Helpful people. So it could be that you're going to enlist the help of friends, mutual friends, both of you, to seek counsel, because Aquarius, you are going to get some kind of resistance. So speaking to friends about this situation and your thoughts and feelings for this person could actually be you doing your magician. Ask help from others. What was I saying? So it is both of you asking for counsel from, I would say, mutual friends and what to do going forward. Okay, so what can you tell both of these people about this reading, please? Both of these, Aquarius and whoever. What do they need to know? What can you tell both of these people about this reading? Both of them, yeah. So we've got here, in the near future, getting to know each other. as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Of course it does. So we've got success, let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally, reconsider. That's you going into hermit mode. It's time to disconnect from the world. And also it's them kind of like that life experience card, having to take time out to try and understand what's happening, because I think that once you start messaging them or you'll start showing up, it's kind of like a big wake-up call for them. We've got within the next few months, careers and finance. So both of you are going about your business. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, so you're concentrating, I think both of you are concentrating on making yourself stable. So we've got let go, what we're saying, let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. What else do these? Oh, thank you. Choose a new direction. You deserve love. You are lovable for both of you. Because I think that you do love each other. It's just you never expressed it to each other for some reason. It's a bit like saying little tiny things and hoping the other person will expand on that, you know, in their head. But yeah, we can do that, but it's always nice to have it spoken, isn't it? To have it spoken aloud, like the king of air or the knight of air. It's always nice to have it spoken. This is how I feel, not just trying to pick up energetically on someone. Okay, we've got helpful people. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, so I do feel its friends are going to help you along the way. Ask for and accept. Ask for help from others. Is this my soulmate? Yes, this is your soulmate for both of you. And we've got here, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Yeah, people will be able to tell you what those red flags are, and I think it's just you not putting the amount of effort that you required into creating a fruitful and successful situation, Aquarius. Because you got the team player card, so it looks like the other person has always put the effort in, whereas you've been quite scattered with your energies, but now you're going through a whole different shift in order to make this a reality. We've got engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yeah, because you'll both be talking to each other and just opening up about how you feel, because it's never been spoken, it's never been aired. Heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, for both of you, for not loving you in the way that you wanted to be loved. So you sought that kind of like love in very, I would say, low vibrational situations. We've got separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon, but you're both in separation anyway. I think physical separation, perhaps not energetically, because you know, this person's got the Unity card and you've got the Magician card there. So energetically, there may be an exchange of energetic information, and they'll be able to pick up on your shift in energies. But you are in physical separation. I don't think you're in soul separation. You can't be. You're there. You know, they're the other part of your soul, your heart, almost. And we've got religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing. It's definitely being influenced by your spiritual past, because both of you are very spiritual. It is a soul connection. It's a spiritual journey that you're both going on to maximize the amount of potential for this relationship. And we've got make the effort. Great love is with taking the steps you're guided to take. What was I saying about maximizing your potential? Beautiful. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others and trust. This situation is calling you to have faith, because there is a period of waiting. So for both of you, and I think it's the other person to have faith in the connection and kind of like reveal that what they knew all along was that you are in fact soulmates, and you know, the universe is bringing you together now, although you went your separate ways. perhaps some time ago. Beautiful, beautiful. Like a love story, isn't it? It's so chilled in this room tonight. It's unreal. So I think I might just keep these readings. They do take a lot of time to upload though. So we might do these once a month. Okay, so we've got meditate and contemplate. We've got, this is for you, Aquarius, the end of a tough cycle approaches. We've got emotions are running high. Of course they are, because you're going through all this fire energy, creating a new situation. Nothing is yet set in stone. You can get back to this person. Prosperity lies ahead. You and your loved ones are safe. So it is a trustworthy relationship, whoever you're going towards or whoever you want to make this with. You can trust this other person with your heart. Okay, so what else we need to know? Time to give rather than to take. Very relevant for you, Aquarius, because I don't think you participated fully in the first instance, and that's why it just faltered for some reason. You're asking me to take one of these activation cards, so I am going to do that for you. So what does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know in relation to this reading? Gosh, I can't even get on. You know what? I'm doing it wrong, that's why. What does Aquarius need to know? 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 What does... Oh, there we go. We're giving you two cards for some reason. Well, it is for two people, isn't it? We've got healing and the cosmic flower. So, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. We've got the frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Gorgeous energy, the energy of healing, this bond between both of you, I feel. Cosmic flower, the frequency of cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, which is where you're going. Both of you are going home to each other. Gorgeous. The core form which we pour our magnificence out into the world. The core from where we pour our magnificence out into the world. Absolutely gorgeous. So that is a culmination of both of you coming together, you healing and this cosmic flower. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Aquarius. If that did resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button, and I love you loads. Take care.